Hello channel viewers, I am DS, a psychologist, and welcome to another episode on channel NITT. So we all lead different lives, but many people just like to compare with their neighbor or with their peers. A lot of times because of peer comparison, you really want to have that house or you really want to have that car that you don't actually need. So many people measure their success based on what other people define as their success. But what should really be your definition of success? So as an ENTJ, I think I have an answer. First of all, based on Maslow's hierarchy of needs, if you are already in the self-actualization phase, that means to say you are doing what you really enjoy most, you are already successful. But I have another principle that I abide with to measure whether I'm successful. And that is the Pareto principle. So many of you may have known the Pareto principle where we talk about the 8-2 golden ratio. So 80% of the wealth of the world falls in 20% of the population. So whenever you are in doubt, always think of Pareto. If you have attained your life in such a way that 80% of your time is spent on leisure and only 20% on work, then you are in the correct zone and you are successful. Note that all rich people, they only spend 20% of their time or less working. So 80% of their time is spent on polo, golf and other leisure activities. So I've done my own measurement. I have been documenting my life a lot and I realized that 20% of my time is really spent on money generating activities. The rest of my time I'm spending on TikTok and YouTube. So although I may not be leading a luxurious life, but in my own right, I am successful because I have attained Pareto. So as an ENTJ or an INTJ, you really like to fall back onto something that is technical, something that is like a measurable benchmark. So I think that this benchmark is something that really works because it is first of all logical and then it's also attainable. So if you are caught in a rat race, I think it will be very difficult for you to even achieve close to Pareto, which is the golden ratio. So there's another way that you can use to measure success. Let's use algebra for this one. If today you have earned X dollars, regardless of whether you are a salaried employee or whether your amount that you earn is variable, it works the same way. So suppose you earn X dollars minus away expenses for the day. Now, let's say you have Y dollars left. If Y dollars is able to support 4 of your non-working days, then you are also in Pareto state. So what this means is that, for example, if every day you only need $40 and you have earned $160, so you are in Pareto state because it follows the same ratio of 8:2, which essentially is 4:1. So different people have different needs. I do not need a big home, I am not interested in driving, so personally, based on that regard, I am successful. So you do not need to feel any less successful because other people around you have silly needs. Anyway, just to add on before we go, it's not always possible for you to make 4 days worth of money every day. So for that, as long as you can sustain this or do this 80% of the time, you are safe. At channel NITT, we produce a lot of videos such as this one. If you have enjoyed this video, do give us a like. If you have not already subscribed, do consider subscribing so that we can bring you more MBTI, ENTJ, INTJ and fun stuff. Okay, I'm going to sign off now and I'll see you in our next episode. Bye bye.